Hello and welcome to this online edition of OU Nightly. I'm Dylan Rivera coming to you from Norman, Oklahoma. While COVID-19 keeps us off campus and out of our regular studio, we're still dedicated to bringing you this newscast. We begin tonight with breaking news. New information released late this afternoon shows that 36 people at Grace Living Center in Norman are positive for COVID-19, including 3 of the facility's staff members. 4 patients at the West Norman facility have died as a result. OU Nightly told you about the first case early last week. Now we know the situation is much more widespread. We'll have more information on this as it becomes available. Retail giant Walmart is announcing new changes that go into effect Saturday. Walmart will limit the number of customers inside a store at one time. No more than 5 customers for every 1,000 feet of store space will be allowed inside. To manage the process, Walmart employees will mark one door for entry only and one for exits. When the store reaches capacity, shoppers will only be allowed inside as another shopper leaves. Walmart will post signs about other changes, like making some aisles one-way only and to remind anyone waiting in line to maintain at least a 6-foot distance from others. Again, these new changes officially take place on Saturday at Walmarts across the country. However, some Norman Walmarts have already started. Now let's get an update on the COVID-19 situation in Oklahoma. Tonight, we know that one of the additional deaths in Oklahoma was a Cleveland County woman over 65. More than 100 Oklahomans tested positive for the coronavirus in the last 24 hours, bringing the total to 988 positive cases statewide and 38 deaths. Cleveland County alone has 130 confirmed cases and 7 deaths. Health officials say just over 60% of those who died had an underlying condition. In Texas, Dallas County is extending its shelter-in-place order until May 20th. We also know the Kay Bailey Convention Center has now converted to a makeshift hospital and is ready to receive patients if needed. The Navy will staff the convention center, and 250 beds are ready now. But officials say they can expand to 1,500 patients if needed. Arts and crafts chain Hobby Lobby came under fire after keeping its doors open amid the stay-at-home order in Dallas County. Clay Jenkins, the Dallas County judge, ordered the Oklahoma City-based company to shut down.
And it's a slap in the face to the businesses that are following this order that a few outliers are putting the community in danger.
And new this evening, Hobby Lobby will temporarily close all stores effective as of 8 p.m. tonight. On the national scale, air travel has hit a 10-year low. TSA reported screening fewer than 125,000 people Thursday. That figure is a 95% drop-off from April 2nd, 2019, when 2.5 million passengers went through security. Across the U.S., nearly 240,000 Americans have tested positive for COVID-19. Over 5,000 have died as a result of the virus. President Trump and health officials are actively discussing the possibility of requiring all U.S. citizens to wear masks. Around the globe, over 1 million confirmed cases, with 58,000 deaths reported worldwide. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says the U.S. would be making a mistake by not sending N95 masks across the border to Canada. This comes after President Trump requested that the 3M company stop exporting its masks. Trudeau discussed the trade of health services along the border, mentioning specifically doctors who commute from Canada to the U.S.
Here I am in beautiful, sunny Columbus, Ohio, my hometown. This is where I'm social distancing with my family, but we're going to get to the weather back in your neck of the woods in Norman. So taking a look at the 24-hour temperature change, at this time yesterday we were 26 degrees warmer, and that's all thanks to a very steep cold front that came through last night. I'm sure you all have noticed as waking up this morning, it was much chillier out there, but that's due to change. We will warm up. More on that in a second though. Let's take a look at the severe weather outlook for today. So that cold front is making storms move off to our east. So eastern Oklahoma, you're in the thunderstorm category. So you'll see some showers and storms throughout the day. Our lowest observed temperature today, 32 degrees here in Norman. That's how low we got this morning thanks to that cold front. Check out Guyman though, 24 degrees. Now it is the beginning of April. That's pretty odd, but take a look at the mediagram. We will warm up through next week, so we'll be at 68 for a high on Sunday, and then as we head through the beginning of next week, we'll be in the 80s. So taking a look at your 7-day forecast, today we have some showers and storms in the forecast, 60% chance, but like I said before, those are all in eastern Oklahoma. Then as we head through the rest of your week, we will get to 83 as a high on Tuesday.
Hello, I'm Sydney Bowyer bringing you today's sports news from my home in Grapevine, Texas. We start off today with some good news and finally some new sports to watch this evening. The NBA might be suspended, but it's not going to stop us from being able to watch some of our favorite basketball players compete. Tonight begins the NBA 2K20 Players Tournament. Big names like Kevin Durant and Trae Young are among the 16 NBA players that are going to be playing the game against each other. The winner will receive $100,000 to give to a charity in support of coronavirus relief. The tournament begins tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. And we've seen a lot of athletes around the world helping out with COVID-19 relief. The latest, Joel Embiid and the 76ers. Joel announced today that he was working with the 76ers ownership to fund antibody testing for the front line. Joel told ESPN that he had been researching the best ways to help, and testing for antibodies is a high priority for keeping doctors and nurses safe during the pandemic. And with parks, gyms, and training centers closed, athletes are having to find new ways to get their workouts in to stay fit for when sports can eventually return. Former OU men's gymnastics alumni and 2021 Olympic prospect Alan Bauer told me how he is still getting his training in from home.
Hey Sydney, yeah, all the gyms and facilities are closed in Norman and pretty much all of Oklahoma, so there's no place for us to really train. So I've just been trying to stay healthy, stay active in my own house, using just different equipment that I have, like chairs, tables, couches, pretty much anything that I have to, get in a full body workout and stay active. The Olympics got pushed back till 2021, so we still have a year and some change left until that. So, we're just trying to stay healthy and stay as fit as we can while stuck in quarantine.
And that's it from the sports world today. We will see you back on Monday.
Thanks, Sydney. We leave you tonight on a lighter note. Albuquerque police went all out to make a boy's 4th birthday party memorable, but they did it without violating any coronavirus restrictions. Now, 4-year-old Zach is fascinated by all things law enforcement, and with the COVID-19 outbreak, his birthday party was canceled. That's when Albuquerque PD decided they'd have a robot deliver gifts as cars, motorcycles, air support, and even the SWAT team stopped by to wish him a happy birthday. So we wish you a happy birthday, Zach, and thank you for watching this online edition of OU Nightly, produced from 3 different states, Oklahoma, Texas, and Ohio, during the COVID-19 outbreak. Follow OU Nightly on social media for daily updates and send us your story ideas. Reporting from Norman, Oklahoma, I'm Dylan Rivera. Good night.